Previously on The Tale of Two Brothers.
Hef has reached the clearing and is standing out in the open with his robot in front of the cloaked figures that had originally heard and spotted him, as well as his robot. With some struggle, as soon as she gets her little hand on the lantern, she freezes. Hef, you notice the dwarf woman looks around a little bit, and you catch her eyes. They are a bright yellow, and silver markings start to appear all over her. It says you were looking for a human. His name is Ralph. In front of you, you guys see the familiar elf figure who originally sent you on this journey. My name is Mattias. I'm happy. I am excited. I finally here. Finally get to learn everything. Oh. Yeah.
Yay, learning. Oh. No!
Wait, I did that all day.
I'm just like, learning. Oh. Wait.
This is the fun learning. The fun learning, I promise.
Oh, I got Katie's on you.
Welcome.
You should take notes, because I didn't do a very good job of it last year, and now I'm still struggling.
Oh yeah, take notes on how to do things.
In physics?
Not
she should apply.
physics.
In what?
Katie's gonna join Cass's.
So
Nice.
yeah, take notes or something. Pay attention.
In the place.
Bessie's gonna call me when she gets back to the school, then I have to.
Oh yeah, I was
Okay.
gonna help you make a character, wasn't I?
Okay,
Sometime.
I don't think I ever gave you guys the name of this organization, did I?
No.
Okay, that makes everything so much easier.
Jeez.
Alright.
Wait, no, I thought you did.
I forgot my note thingy.
Something
Oh wait,
beginning.
did I? Yeah, I did. Oh well.
The beginning was in it.
The instruments of beginning, that is the thing you guys are just learning about, and
Yeah.
the
but
ending, the
you
beginning.
heard about the
That was the
no, that was
secret
just
thing
that
you
was
get
just
in.
the secret password.
Yeah.
Okay. No, we haven't actually learned the name.
Did I write it down somewhere? No.
I don't remember everything
I do
down.
have paper. That's
Oh, okay.
cool. I have
Oh,
paper,
no,
guys.
there is one.
Guys, I have. Ooh. Wait, you're not allowed to see that.
I have a bunch of paper if you guys ever need it. Alright.
Didn't see it.
I still get to decide on a good voice for Mattias, so I'm just gonna go with something for now. I have a voice set for a different character, but not this one. Are you two okay?
No.
Kat, your face is red.
You may have missed something. What other things are you not allowed to see? Okay. This is a safe page.
What was that for?
My camera.
Yeah.
I forgot it was in there. I opened it and I'm like, oh, I have this thing. Oh, you're not allowed to see that.
Hey, check this out, sucker boss.
I just saw the title of it.
Oh. Is it what I think it is?
Well, is it okay if I say what I just saw? Because I
Well.
only saw a title, it didn't seem important.
What did you even read the title as?
Ooh.
Oh. Oh no, that isn't even the title. You look.
Oh,
It might have been. It was super messy because I was trying to write it in the car, so even I can't read it. I just know what it says.
So it's not what I think.
it's not what I think.
It might be.
Alright, let's get started.
Oh no, it isn't.
Yeah.
Do you guys remember where you were?
No.
Okay, you were all sitting on a couch in the elf you now know as Mattias, his office.
Oh.
And you guys just learned or remembered something about the instruments of beginning, which was mentioned in a child's book called The Tale of Two Brothers.
Cool.
Help
Okay.
me! Come on, people!
I have a question and I don't remember any.
So wait, are you saying you know about these instruments more about these instruments at beginning, eh?
A little bit. I do know that they were created by a group of sorcerers to lock away, or I guess banish at this point, the god of beginning, Stella Singer.
Where did you figure all this stuff out? I've been trying to figure this stuff out for my entire life, bud. Where did you figure this stuff, bud?
I guess I just looked in the right place.
We have to catch me up on this sometime, bud.
Sure.
End of beginnings. That's what Ralph said when his hand was on the stone.
He did?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
That is what we use to get past the magic barrier. That allows us entrance into this. And he sort of like gestures to the room.
So you are going to end the instrument of beginnings.
That is the plan. I guess let me start from the beginning. Ironically, we are hunting the instruments of beginning so we can destroy them, or at least just keep them apart. Unfortunately, they're extremely hard to locate, and we haven't found a single one until now, I guess. We had suspected that there was one in the Lost Woods, but every time when we sent someone in, they kind of never came back.
They got lost, eh? That's convenient, eh? Well-named
I
woods,
guess.
eh?
What
Yeah.
would these instruments look like?
Sea lantern. Is that one?
Yes.
Then we have seen one.
Each instrument represents a different way to begin something. The lantern represents the beginning of hope, because usually you'd see like a light at the end of the tunnel.
Trees are pretty hopeful too, bud. As soon as she picked up that lamp, the trees started moving, bud.
Oh. Those must have been the physical guardians. There are guardians that protect the instrument and the holder to keep anything from harming them.
How many instruments are there?
There are 7 in total.
Do we know what any other, like, representations are? Like, any other, beginning, like...
What is the physical form?
We don't know, unfortunately, which adds to the toughness of trying to track down one of these.
So wait, you want to destroy these things, eh?
Yes.
Oh,
I want to destroy them because this summoner wants to, as in his name, summon this god, Delasinger, to cleanse the earth, to start over, a new beginning.
Why was the god sent away in the first place?
That I'm not entirely sure. But my best guess would be back then he was trying to cleanse the earth over again so we could start anew. But unfortunately, cleansing means getting rid of everything, killing every living being and undead living being in this world.
and who's this Delasinger guy, eh?
He's the god of beginnings.
Who's the guy who wants to summon? The summoner dude?
The summoner. He created he calls it a religion, but it's more of a cult, honestly.
Aren't you a
Called-
cult?
No, we're an organization.
Where's this guy live, eh?
I don't know. That's been a side project of mine.
Because what if we just take him out, eh?
You know, I've tried that before, but I can't seem to track down the motherfucker. Now, let me finish.
Language!
Jeez, eh? This is a family show, bud.
Him and his followers are known as the Children of D. The Children of Delasinger. That's what the D is for. Obviously, their goal is to resummon this god so he can cleanse the earth. And I'm sure you've seen some of the Children of D in towns or something preaching about this god. They all wear red robes. Magenta.
Vermilion, eh?
Vermilion?
Vermilion? There
Crimson?
we go. No, it was vermilion. Vermilion cloaks.
Why couldn't you just say red, bud? They're red cloaks, eh?
Look, I love the Taz universe, but I can't like make so many references to it. I can't, but I don't.
Human, do you have a copy of a child's book?
Oh yeah, I do, bud. He like goes into his backpack. And goes back. He tosses this bunch of stuff out. Ah, here it is, eh? And he holds this like really well-read book.
How many books do you have in your bag?
I don't know, eh? About like 5, eh?
Would it be insight or perception for, or even history for Misha to flip through and try and see if he can find anything on the subject?
It'd probably be history.
Okay.
So he like
Can I
gives
help?
the book to
I want to
Misha.
help.
Thank God I'm proficient.
Can I help as well?
Now, no, it's a 7.
I want to
Do
help.
I just know anything
I
from my
have-
my knowledge of this? Is
You mean
like
your obsession?
my obsession over this book? Like,
Yes.
Because I've read this book probably hundreds of
Yeah.
times looking
I got
for any
11.
information.
11?
Yeah.
Alright.
Can I help?
Yeah, sure.
Wait, that just makes it proficient, right?
Gives it advantage.
Yeah, so you get to roll again, Carissa.
I do?
Mhm.
Yeah.
And take the higher number.
Cat, I'd like to. Alright, let's see.
12 and 4 is 16.
Alright, Kat, I want you to explain how you're like helping Misha.
Look, she would be reading everything and kind of debating
Like
back
rereading?
and forth.
Like
and,
looking for keywords,
looking
like
for keywords and
beginnings
debating what it could be.
or instruments.
Alright, so there's a few lines that catches your guys' interest when it comes to the beginnings. I'm gonna have to like photocopy this and give y'all one. Mainly, it is the first 2 lines of the book. Once 2 brothers with hearts of curiosity set out to find the beginnings. Together they traveled.
Slow down. Slow down.
No, it's just the first line.
Once 2 brothers.
Travel
With
to
hearts-
find. Oh,
with
there
hearts
you go.
of curiosity. I will give you guys a copy.
Never.
I feel like Hef has this memorized.
Yes.
He's like,
Set out to find the beginnings.
Yes. With that 16, while you're reading, you come across another line that sparks your interest. They found an ancient text.
Yep.
Filled with dark energy, lying dormant.
Yep.
The younger grasps the book, falling into a still darkness.
Summarize, Cass. Don't write word for words.
I will write word for word if I want to.
Come with the grade 11s yesterday.
so could this mean that that book is somehow connected to this god, eh? Like the book that the one brother touched, eh?
I believe that was a instrument
Oh, okay,
used to
but
seal away Delasinger.
Is this like strictly a written book, or is like their photos? Because when I imagine storybook or child's book, I imagine photos.
Yeah.
Photos? Yes.
Yes.
hand drawn.
Can we see any, like, is there any details about the book that would stand out?
As far as you can see, because like you guys, I can't really feel like making you roll again. It looks like just a plain brown leather book, though it's pretty big in comparison to the brother who held it.
Okay.
Of course, these are all just like,
Little cartoon drawings.
Yeah.
and like, it's what somebody will actually think of what it looks like, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is there one of them holding a lamp in it? And a book?
No.
And maybe 5 other items.
No. It's just a child's book.
So what else do you have on this information of this? Like, why have you brought us here, eh, bud?
I'll tell you as soon as I get an answer. I want you guys to join my organization to help us stop the summoner from summoning Delasinger. I want you guys to join the Story's End.
On one condition, eh?
What is it?
I would like to study any of these instruments and beginnings before you destroy them, eh?
That may prove difficult, but I guess I'll see what I can do. You will, of course, be compensated with gold and magic items. So you're not just getting nothing out of return. I mean, aside from living, of course, but...
I just have a question to you. Did you work, because I didn't send you my backstory, like, do you work our backstories into this, or no?
I do sort of work your backstories into this.
Okay, because Misha has a question, I just don't know, because it's backstory related, I don't know how long. Okay, if I can get to character. I don't need gold, but information on a group of bandits as they burnt down my home village. Have you heard of such?
Not in my timeline, I don't think. I'll have to, I guess, go over my journals to see what I remember. But I will help you try and get some information. Is there anything specifically you want, Liliana? You can't see her, but I'm silently cheering. We're all silently cheering.
You got it. You got the name down.
The name.
Gosh, 5 minutes later, I'm gonna be like, the other one.
Lilina,
There we
or
go.
whatever you call it. If they're in, then I'm in.
That's it?
Yep.
Alright, that just makes things easier.
So now, is there any kind of oath we need to take, bud? You know, like, or like, do we got like a tattoo or something, bud?
That'll be for tomorrow. It is late, and I assume you all are tired from your long and difficult journey. And,
Yeah.
Mattias turns away and he whistles. I can't whistle, at least not loud. There we go. Thank you. And, okay. You guys hear the sound of... Alright, so... You guys hear the sound of paws running, I guess? And about a foot away from the couch, runs through a wall, is a German Shepherd.
Runs through a wall.
Yes.
Is there
Yeah,
a
you know,
hole
you
in the
shake a
wall?
bag of temptations, cat jumps through a wall. Break down the
but,
stone wall.
this wall doesn't break. If anything, it kind of waves a little bit as like an
Wibble,
illusion.
wibble, wibble, wibble.
Do I know what spell that would be? Can I roll an Arcana check?
Sure.
It's a hologram. What are you talking about?
You don't even notice the
You're
wall. You're too focused
This
on
dog.
this dog.
You're like,
That's one.
And Mattias sort of like gets down on a knee and greets the dog with a pat on his head.
I'm still stuck on the idea it's a hologram. Does his hand go through it?
No, not the dog. The wall itself is what like wiggled. And Mattias is smiling and says, Alexander, I'd like you to lead these three to their new room. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Hi.
Hey,
Hello?
just gonna eavesdrop on your adventure for a little while.
Yeah.
Sounds good. You get to meet one of the best characters ever.
what?
A dog.
A dog? I like dogs.
Alright, so at the moment they're in cave office with one of the main characters. And he just called a dog that ran through a wall.
And I don't even notice the wall whatsoever.
No, too focused on the dog. So Mattias gets down on one knee, pats the dog on the head, and he says, Alexander, I'd like you to take these three to their sleeping chambers. And Alex kind of looks between Mattias and you guys, and he's like, these three clowns? I need to make my dog voice
dog
deeper.
speaks?
Yeah, I speak.
Yes!
F is even
Dog is a
more.
hologram than the
First he
wall.
was amazed by the thing coming through the wall. Now he's just like, that's weird, bud. Dogs don't normally talk, eh?
Yeah, well, you're weird.
I'm a
Are you sure,
human
Mattias?
person, eh, bud?
And Alex turns to Mattias and he just kind of laughs at his sudden attitude. He's like, yes, please. So Alex looks back to you guys and kind of has like a deadpan look like, okay. Alright, follow me. And Alexander starts to walk out of the cave. Or the office.
Door?
Through the door. Through the door. Do you guys follow?
Heel boy, wait for us, eh?
Yeah,
Alex turns to you and like growls. Don't talk to me like that.
Don't talk to you like that, okay?
No.
Oh, you are so lucky. You are so lucky. Alex turns around, like, growls at you, showing his fangs, or canines, but continues on his way, choosing to ignore you.
Okay,
You two follow?
Hev's just gonna follow closely behind him.
I'm gonna, like, be 5 paces behind
Okay.
the dog and all of them.
Yeah.
Are you guys still tied together? Did someone untie that rope?
No, we did not tie the rope. I thought we had untied the rope.
We were tied after meeting Mattias.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys follow this beautiful German Shepherd, beautiful, and he's also rocking a pretty cool vest. I think it's called.
Misha's thoroughly
Blazer?
confused.
I think it's a
just to
blazer.
put this
Blazer.
in, like, thoroughly
Yeah.
confused.
He leads you guys back into the assembly room, is what I'm going to call it. I will send you guys a map of what this place looks like. Leads you out through the main doors, around the first bend, to the set of stairs. He starts to scale the stairs with ease, and not to mention grace. So he's just good like that. He leads you to sort of a bigger opening. It has
Hev, like, trips and accidentally grabs his tail.
Okay, I'm gonna need you to roll for that, 'cause that sounds like something on purpose.
A 2. That
Okay,
was totally
so-
by accident, yeah.
Okay, so you just trip, fall flat on your face. Alex kind of turns around and like kind of like chuckles a bit, like, that's what you get. And
Didn't
continues
grab
on
the
his way.
tail?
I thought he was grabbing his tail, like, as a support, like, ah! He was totally, but he fell over by accident. He just,
Okay, well you missed his tail.
oh, okay.
Like
alright.
hardcore miss. Like you actually somehow try and reach for whoever's behind you.
That's
I guess that would be Liliana.
Yeah.
And like you just fall face first into a set of stairs.
Well-
Stone stairs, might I add.
Is this, like, is the entire thing like a cave? Like, it looks
You
kind of
are
like a
inside
natural
the
cave?
mountain. It kind of does. Some areas it does, some areas it doesn't.
Then it is impossible for me to get lost in here. It is actually impossible.
Maybe.
No, because I have a feature.
Oh, wait. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you're good. So he leads you to a smaller opening that has 3 walkways. Down 2 of them that are to your right, kind of like up a little bit. You hear the sounds of fighting, metal clashing, that kind of stuff.
So we're going upstairs, not downstairs.
You're going upstairs. There is no such thing as a downstairs unless you're already on the 2nd level.
Well, you could be going underground.
More?
True.
Okay. Anyways.
You said staircase, not staircase going up,
Oh.
specifically.
Oh,
There
okay.
could have been up
Right,
or
'cause I
down.
haven't mentioned that to you guys yet. Yes, there's a staircase that goes up.
Okay.
Alex goes to the walkway that is to your left, and he just continues walking. Are you guys like still following at this
Yeah.
point, or are you guys like?
Yeah,
Second
Misha's still
walk off.
extremely cautious because he's a wood elf, which means he should get along with animals, but like rabbits and birds. Like if he does get along with animals, which he doesn't,
Yeah.
it'd be animals and birds and rabbits, not dogs. So he's like the farthest behind everyone, kind of like watching. So if the dog turns around, he can leave.
Can I
Okay.
tell if the like sound of like metal clashing stuff is that more of a training or like war, everyone murdering each other
It
sound?
sounds like training because you also
Okay.
hear like as you walk
It is.
past, you hear someone be like, "Hey, good job, man! Thanks. I've been working on that camp for quite some time now. Pretty proud of it."
Hev's tired and just wants to go to bed.
Yeah.
He's just following behind.
So you come around like a small bend and you see a long hallway with 3 separate more walkways, I guess, hallways. 2 on the left, 1 on the right. He turns to the one on the right and walks to the very end where a wooden door lies. And as you're walking down this hall, there's more wooden doors beside you, like every 10 feet or so.
Closed, open.
It's closed at the moment.
What's in these rooms, bud?
This is where everyone else stays, bud.
Oh, okay, and you sleep outside in the doghouse, eh?
Watch it. I will bite your dick off.
Hey, don't hurt him.
He turns to you and he just glares. No, this is something Izzy specifically asked. This is something she specifically requested. I have to incorporate it, okay? So you kind of like pause at the door for a bit, and you guys hear footsteps on the other side of the door. Comes, twists the door open, and there stands Ralph, the guy you guys just saved.
I am not.
How's it going, bud?
Wait a minute.
Hey guys, and he looks down at Alex, and you just see his face light up. Just no way, we're roomies.
Misha like slumps against the wall. It's like no.
Alex is kind of like pleased at your like dismay, and he's like, "Okay, well, I'll see you guys later." And he walks back.
Izzy
Walks
clearly
away.
created that animal.
Yes,
Clearly.
this was
Yeah, no
all her
kidding.
idea.
Definitely made that one.
Yes. So I was just like, come in. He opens the door wider for you guys to come in. You guys going? Or I guess do you like?
Misha like sits on the floor and like pulls out his book and like just looking there like he's ignoring Ralph completely.
All right.
Lily would
Have, like, walks in.
cautiously enter.
Okay.
Have like walks in, looks around like, ooh, a nice place you got here, bud.
All right. Does Gunman fight? Like, where's Gunman at this?
Gunman's probably in like the main assembly hall, just in like a stasis mode.
All right, then I'm just gonna flash there. So Gunman's just kind of standing there, staring directly at a wall.
Yep. He's
And
like,
people are kind of like walking around, like, do you know what this is? Do you know what is this? But they still continue to work. Anyway, back to here. When you guys enter this room, let's see. Okay, yeah, we still got plenty of time. You see 2 bunk beds, one to your left, one to the right. You also see 2 desks, one at the front of each bed. And there's also a chest between the 2, sort of. There's a nice little carpet on the floor. It's just like nice and fuzzy.
Kev quickly puts his stuff on the empty bunk bed.
Okay,
The one that there's stuff like, there's the one that's obviously got Ralph's stuff on it, right?
yeah, it's
He
the
puts-
top bunk on the left.
He puts his on the bottom bunk on the right.
Oh yeah, you guys are gonna be best friends.
Yeah.
What about you 2?
How dark is it in there?
It's not dark. There's actually lamps around, and there's actually a fancy one hanging from the ceiling.
Did they leave the door open when they went in?
Yes.
Okay, so I can still see in the room because I'm like sitting
Yes.
directly across from the door. And I'm just kind of like looking up. And I kind of glare once I notice half is like still that big. So I'm like, if there's any bed I was going to steal.
It was
that
gonna
one.
be the one away from Ralph.
Yeah.
No,
So-
he's... Wait, aren't you, like, under...
No.
No, okay.
The one on the
Honest-
right. If Ralph's is on the left, right?
Yeah.
He's on the bottom right.
Okay.
But Misha just kind of goes back to his book.
Okay. What about you? Liliana.
Do we notice anything, like, off about the room or anything? Anything weird?
At the moment, no.
Oh.
It just seems like a guy who's, like, really stoked to see you guys. Oh, wait, actually, there is a box on the desk that is to the left. Ralph walks over as he's sounding like his face lights up as he has an idea. He walks over, picks up the box, turns it to, I guess, Hef and Liliana, who are in the room, like, you guys want some donuts?
He's the donut man!
He is! He's the donut guy.
What are these, eh?
They're donuts!
Donuts, bud.
My own very creation. Go ahead, try one. And he, like, gestures to a box.
He takes a bite out of it. Does it have any, like, what's it taste like? Is it like a jelly donut, or is it just like a...
It's... I really need to learn donut names now. Oh, I'm not thinking this through. It's one of the long donuts with the chocolate glaze on them.
Long John's?
Long Johns, there we go. Yes. And it's filled with
Cream?
Cream, yes. Nice fluff cream.
What's inside this thing, bud?
It's really fluffy cream. You know, kind of almost like whipped cream, I guess you could say.
Hmm.
And
You
like
just,
goes up to Liliana like, try one.
Okay. And she
He like squeezes out some of the whipped cream, like, okay, bud.
Sure. We'll say that you picked up just a normal donut with pink icing and some sprinkles.
That suits you. I'm sorry. It
That's
does.
what I was thinking.
It's a new character.
They're off kind of like 1, 2.
Not
Where's
bad,
Misha?
outside in the hallway being a loner.
Book goes up.
Don't
notice me.
Ralph kind of peeks out into the hallway, like marches over to you, like Misha, try one.
We should,
And he
like,
holds up the box,
I
like
can't
nice
see
open.
you, can't see me type thing. Like, I don't see you. Ralph's too preppy for him. That's Misha's thing. Is Ralph's, yeah. So,
I get it. Not everyone likes sugar. So then he goes back into the room. He does leave it open though. And so, you guys want to do anything specific before the night ends, or?
You want to ask him a few questions?
Sure.
but first, can Misha just take off? Because this probably won't result in you having to do anything. Misha's gonna try and follow the sounds of training.
Okay.
So please.
Yeah, so you go back down the hall.
Yeah.
We'll get to you. Go.
So, how long have you been here?
Oh, me? And Ralph, he kind of takes out a donut. This one is jelly filled, I guess, except it has some chocolate glaze on it, and there's more cream in the middle. Yeah. And he kind of thinks just before he takes a bite. I've probably been here for about 2 years now. He takes a bite.
I've been here about for like 5 minutes, but
Yeah. So I guess proper welcome, newbies, is in order.
who's this Mattias guy, eh?
Oh, Mattias, he's the leader.
Oh, that's what he is, eh? Okay.
And Ralph takes another
Iceberg.
bite of his donut. What?
Never wrote the name of the organization down.
Yeah, you probably should.
There.
And, like, Ralph tastes like he just kind of looks between Hef and really unexpectedly, like, he figures you guys are gonna have some questions.
What do you do, eh?
Me?
Yeah, bud.
I go into the field and look for any possible places that the instruments could be hiding.
And then you get captured like a buffoon, eh, bud?
Look. It was some pretty good soup, okay? I did not expect it.
That's all it took? Some soup?
No.
Gee, I could lead you off a cliff with that if I wanted.
Size. No, okay? Look, I was distracted by the soup that I had got, okay? I ordered it. It was pretty good.
That one.
Yeah. Kind of hurt.
What kind of
Alright,
soup was
it was
bud?
good. It was good soup.
Oh,
I
good.
don't know. I never got the name. I need to. I should probably go back.
Yeah.
You can fix it.
Please don't get caught again. We'll have to go into the Lost Forest to get you. Again.
Maybe not. Since the summoner probably already knows that the instrument has been taken from the Lost Woods. Probably won't end up going back there.
We know who he is now, though.
Yes, you
So it wouldn't matter if he got lost again. We know who we're looking for.
Yes!
Have an easier time.
You said you were going towards the fighting, right?
Uh-huh.
So you backtrack to the room with, or when you first appeared on the second floor. There are, I think there's 2 openings, but I could be wrong. There might be 3. I designed this room, but I can't remember what it looks like. So which one do you go in?
We'll go through number 3, whatever that one is.
3 or 2? One of the
2?
3, 2.
3.
No, like it's 3 or 2. Like it's either room number 3
Yeah.
or room number 2.
So, I'll go through. So you're saying I'm in room?
I know there's one room for sure.
Okay.
Then the next room, there's either only 2 other openings, or there's 3 of them.
Okay, I'll go through the second opening then.
Alright. You go through the second opening, and you find along the walls it's lined with different types of weapons and padding, almost like punching bags, some sort of soft gloves too. And in the center of the room are what appears to be a gnome and a dragonborn sort of battling between each other.
Okay, so Misha's just gonna kind of like, he's not gonna get close to the fight.
Yeah.
he's just gonna kind of stand and observe, and he's intelligent enough to know that they're not actually fighting, they're sparring or whatever it is, like they're not full in combat. He wouldn't do anything anyways, but like, he's smart enough to know, so he's just kind of observing. Is there any information like about strength or anything you can see? Would that be perception?
Yes.
Okay. These dice suck. I never get anything higher than 11.
Would you like my dice then?
Yes, please. Thank you.
Come here. Why now do people have to get loud?
No better. 7 and 4, which is 21.
7 and 4.
7 and 4, which is not 21. That's 17 and 4. 7 and 4 is 11.
Alright, since you don't really know too much about combat, 'cause you're a pacifist on all, you can tell that this gnome is actually pretty good, and that the dragonborn is kind of struggling a little bit.
How tall is this gnome? Like,
It's about, I'll say 3'6".
okay, so he's like a couple feet shorter than Misha then, because Misha's like 5'6", 5'8".
Yeah.
Okay. Is there any like sign of them like stopping or anything, or?
Just as you're kind of like looking around, like, are they gonna stop? Or all of a sudden, this gnome dives between the dragonborn's legs, pops up, jumps onto the dragonborn's back, and does some really fast movement that you can't exactly see. And all of a sudden, the dragonborn is on the ground with the gnome pinning, I'll say his arm to the back.
Misha's gonna go. He's gonna walk forward. And he's gonna like sit down. So, if the head is like to the left, he's like of the dragonborn. He's like 45 degrees to the head. And he just kind of like pops down. So I'm assuming he's about like eye level with the gnome now, type thing, or maybe the gnome's slightly taller than him.
All right, as you're like walking up, you hear them both like panting heavily, and the dragonborn says, "All right, I give up." Oh my god! And the gnome kind of like cheers, like, "Yeah." And when you pop down, both look at you.
Didn't know I was there.
The dragonborn's still like pinned as he's looking up. They both ask, "Who are you?"
Sorry, I just decided to put food in my mouth. Okay, so Misha's sitting there. Yes, he is. Okay. Misha Nicola. I just arrived here. And who are you?
"Oh, you must be the new guy," the gnome says. "My name's Klaus." The gnome like kind of smiles and like waves a little bit, though he's still pinning the dragonborn.
Misha's like a little, like, he's not scared or anything. He's just like, oh, happy people. Why?
Yeah. And the dragonborn underneath is like, "Oh, welcome. My name's Fang."
Thank you. What information can you give me about the moment of beginnings?
"Oh, those?" The gnome kind of looks down and thought they realizes, "Oh wait, I'm still pinning Fang." So he quickly gets off of Fang, and they both kind of sit upright. Fang is like rotating his shoulder to like get some good movement back.
Well, we know that the instruments were made by some sorcerers, to lock away the god or whatever, the god of beginnings.
I already forgot the gnome's name. This is not this class. There we go. And Fang looks over and like nods. "Yeah. Aside from that, not much."
So if the instruments of beginnings were meant to lock away the god, then why do you want to destroy them?
"Well, it's because the summoner wants to, as in his name, summon the god back so he can cleanse the earth or whatever."
But wouldn't you have to destroy the instruments locking him away to do that?
Fang and
Klaus.
I might just change his name to Cedric, because that's the first thing that pops into my mind. So...
Both Harry Potter characters, just so you know.
Shit. Okay, oh well. Fang and Cedric kind of like look at each other. They're like, huh. We should probably talk to Mattias about this. Yeah, I think we should. Huh. And they both just seem like, like their minds are
Blown.
Yeah.
Okay, so Misha kind of smiles, and he decides that those two aren't so bad.
Yeah.
Okay. I have another question.
Ask away.
What can you tell me about this Ralph guy?
Oh, Ralph? He's the donut guy. At least that's what he calls his creations. They're pretty good.
Yeah, I've had quite a few myself. My favorite are Fang kind of like looks around a little bit just to like make sure no one else is like eavesdropping. He leans in real close. My favorite's the pink icing ones with the sprinkles.
Misha
really like
grins.
those.
Misha's like grinning ear to ear. He's like, my people. Okay, so, what can you tell me about him being in the Lost Woods? I heard he was there.
Both Fang and Cedric like kind of prop up like,
Wait, he was in the Lost Woods?
He was hunting one of the instruments of beginnings.
Hunting? Nah, he doesn't do that.
and Fang's like nods in agreement like, no, what he does is he goes around trying to find the location of possible leads, I guess. He would never go and hunt an instrument.
So Misha's kind of like, what aren't these guys being told? Because Misha's like in his head trying to make dots. He's like trying to connect everything. Okay, please talk to Mattias for me and get back. But don't tell him I'm the one who asked.
I'm gonna need a persuasion roll on that one. These guys are new. Or like you're new to them, and
Persuasion. 8! Your dice hate me.
maybe. Cedric's just kind of like,
No, I think if you want to know, then you should probably ask Mattias yourself. But I mean, like that, you did bring up a good point. I'm definitely gonna talk to Mattias about it.
and Fang nods like, I agree.
Okay, then please give me any more information as you have. I have officially joined the group as of today.
Welcome! And Cedric kind of holds out his palm. It's kind of like sweaty and such, but like he holds it out for a high five.
Misha, not knowing what a high five is, he was an orphan raised in a monastery.
That's right.
He's like, kind of turns his head and like goes and pokes your hand, and like that's it. He's just like,
I take it you're not fond of high fives.
high five?
And yeah, high fives. And Cedric turns to Fang and holds out his hand. And Fang like absolutely gives like they have a good high five, and they both like smile with each other.
You know, high five.
Misha like rolls his eyes and is like, God damn it, I like these people. He's like, so Misha really likes these people. He's willing to talk to them more, but he's like, why are you so happy?
At least they're not as happy as Ralph is.
Yeah, so that's probably why he's more on their levels.
Yeah.
He's like, ugh. He knows they're intelligent and they're good at combat, so if he sticks around them, he doesn't have to fight.
Yeah.
But they're happy that's their only downside to Misha.
Yeah.
So he's just kind of...
Wait, so you need only depressed friends?
Only, no, not necessarily. It's just unnecessary cheer, right? Because he's
Okay,
all
yeah.
about logical.
Yeah.
It's unnecessary to high five, right? Like,
Yeah.
that sort of thing. If it's unnecessary, he's like, the hell?
Yeah.
So he's just kind of like, okay. So then Misha, okay, are they going to engage in any more conversation?
No, they actually get up and like,
Alright, well, we gotta go and hit the showers. Oh, sweaty and stuff. It was nice meeting you, though.
Misha nods and accepts the handshake.
oh yeah,
Because he knows what the handshake is.
hooray.
And then after they leave, he stands up and he walks back out into the hall. and he'll walk back to where the rooms are, still not going in them, and he sits in the, like, is this door, how far is this door from the end of the hallway?
It's probably, I want to say 30 some feet. 30 to 40 feet.
So if Misha was to sit in the corner, could he see the door?
Yeah. Wait, corner of where?
Like at the end of the hallway, like, you know, usually.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yep.
so Misha's gonna go curl up in the corner and attempt to pass out there.
Okay, just so you know, the lights are off and everyone seems to be asleep, but the door is still open.
Yeah, okay, Misha's still going to the corner and attempts to pass out there.
Okay.
He's really not fond of Ralph.
No. There. Easy peasy. Got it done in 20 minutes.
Bad information.